Welcome to Life Activated. I'm Mari Roberts, corporate gal gone rad energy healer and psychic guide. The intention of this podcast is to be a supportive space that empowers you to live your passions now, encouraging you to be uniquely you and to trust your intuition. On this podcast, you're going to hear from guests who are just like you. The difference is they figured out how to bring their passions into their life. To find out more, please visit me at marirobertslife.com. Welcome to the final episode of season 3 for the Life Activated podcast. I honestly cannot believe how quickly this season went. Wow. Before we dive into this season, I wanted to share some messages that I received from this book that I got from a girlfriend in 1996. I had to look at the date that this was given to me. It is crazy when you find old books or old things and that you've held on to, and the messages take on new meaning. It's from a book called Illuminations, Visions for Change, Growth, and Acceptance. And they're little poems, statements, I guess. And I'm not even kidding you when I say that these are some of the most powerful statements that I believe really do align with the mission of this podcast, the mission of my work overall. I'm just going to read a couple to you, and I just hope that you allow them to sink in. So here's the first one. Your fears stand between you and what you want. They're worth facing. I'm going to just say that one more time. Your fears stand between you and what you want. They're worth facing. And the other one that I really loved is, if you could choose the perfect life, would you choose the life you have? If you could choose the perfect life, would you choose the life you have? And then here's another one that I just love. You suffered enough. Are you ready to try something else? Let that sink in. You've suffered enough. Are you ready to try something else? I really do feel like this book resurfacing in my life was so perfect for right now and so perfect for this season, because this season was all about women who are designing their lives to fit their values, to fit their passions. And in turn, they are literally making impacts on their immediate families, on their communities, on their employees and their friends. It's pretty powerful. Reflecting on everyone that we heard from this season, from Michelle to Lisa, Angela, Dynasty, and Lauren, they are all such different women from different demographics, from different, really in different points, I should say, of their lives, all facing their passions, the thing that really lights them up and ignites them, and beginning to hear their hearts, trust their intuition, courageously take steps to bring their gifts to the world and have this amazing impact. I truly hope that you are as inspired as I was by them, but even more importantly, that their stories and their messages do more than just inspire you, but that they ignite you to take action, to start to live your life now and not wait. If you have not listened to any of the episodes, I'm going to invite you to go back and listen. If you've listened, I'm actually going to invite you to go back and listen again and treat each episode as if it's its own masterclass. Take notes. I'm not kidding. Take notes. Note what inspired you, what resonated with you, note what triggered you, note what patterns that might be similar in your life that was maybe showing up in their lives, or what they've done to change the trajectory of their lives to start doing exactly what they're here to do in this moment. Because you're going to truly learn something and get something out of each woman's story and how you can bring this to life for yourself. I just strongly believe this to be true. And I want to remind you that their stories can be the belief shift that you've been looking for, that you've been desiring, that you've been needing. I also want to remind you that you can have the life that you desire and you deserve to have that life. Truly, you are here for a reason. And whatever inspiration, whatever passion has been given to you because it is yours and because you are meant to bring it to life in your way, in your unique way, truly. And I want to invite you to honor yourself by taking the courageous steps to live your purpose so that you can have the impact that you are here to have. I believe that every single one of us is here for that purpose. I'm getting so emotional about this because it's true. It's true. And if you find that you're still feeling stuck, I want you to consider a few things, technically more than a few things. One, to continue to have faith. Cultivate your own faith that it is possible. And to continue to do belief work, believing that it is possible. Even in hearing someone else's story, allowing that to be all the belief that you need, the belief shift that you need. 3, I invite you to create your plan. Your plan does not need to look like anybody else's, but you do need to create a plan, an easy plan. If you are like me and the Capricorn moon in you or whatever else it is in you comes out and says it needs to be, this long, detailed A to Z plan, the invitation is you don't need to worry about what Z is, just the next 1 to 3 step plan. And then I'm going to invite you to take a step, one step. And also, I want to remind you, I do have a business. So I'm going to just remind you, I have a business. I support people in doing this. This is what I am here to do. And I have to tell you that if you need help, I'm here to help you. This podcast is free to support you. But if you need deeper support beyond that, then I want to invite you to connect with me on Instagram at Mari Roberts Life and send me a DM. We can, from there, talk about what it is you're needing support with and how I can help you get there. Again, I just got to tell you that because sometimes I forget. Because let's be real, I also get shy and I get a little nervous that I am putting it out there like that. But I also can't do that. If I'm living on purpose and living in purpose, I can't be afraid to share with you that I can help you and that I want to help you. So that's me taking a step. I'm putting it out there. I want to also remind you that you can do this. Fear can be the biggest thing that gets in our way. And I have let fear get in my way far too long. I've seen my clients let fear get in the way far too long. And when you move through the fear, on the other side of fear is greatness. On the other side of fear is joy. On the other side of fear is freedom and really having and witnessing the impact that you've always desired. So I do want to call that out. Okay. So now we've made it past season 3. We're going to have a little break. But when we come back, I'm continuing to play with things. All right. Until next season, until next time, I will see you soon. All right, that does it for this episode of the Life Activated podcast. Thank you so much for being here. Please do subscribe to the show. Let me know that you've done so. Send me a message on LinkedIn or Instagram with a screenshot, and I will personally reach out to you to thank you. Definitely check out the show notes for additional resources to support you with this season.